it's me, Empress Fraser. I want to say that, okay, the rain is falling. Martinique. Okay. Yeah, I want to say that I give thanks for today. Today was a very interesting day. I had my meeting, you know, I had a meeting on the same topic I had on Monday. The topic was how do we deal with poor parenting skills, and I went in and I gave the look, we have a gentleman picking he knows about it. Just imagine that it take me this long to realize that he was actually picking the sea grapes. Anyways, let's get back to the topic at hand. Yeah, I actually did my lecture today again, and it was on the same topic: how do we deal with issues affecting children from 5 to 11 years old. I want to say we come up with a lot of issues, and out of the many issues, again, I chose to speak on one topic, on how do we deal with the issue. And the one topic the one topic that I chose to speak on was poor parenting skill. The one out of the many issues that I chose to speak on was poor parenting skills. So again, poor parenting skills. If we the parent, do not if we the parent do not solve the issues that we have within us, which affects the children, we will never get the problem solved. We have to recognize what's going on within us, which we are actually passing on and handing over to the children, and make the changes necessary to us so we can develop better children. But how do we recognize that we are actually doing something, wrong to our children? That's a great question. And I honestly think we can recognize that by looking, you see, the universe give us everything that we need to guide us, and one of those things is like we can look at how the universe is balanced, and look to see where you as an individual is out of balance in terms of, you're not happy within you. Why are you not happy within yourself? You're supposed to be happy within you, so why are you not happy within yourself? So you need to look and understand and know why are you not happy within you, and try to solve the issues that you are having. Some of the many things that cause us not to be happy within ourselves is our job, is many things, and if you're not happy with your job, it's like you haven't find, yes, okay, you haven't find your life purpose, I would say, when one is not happy with the job description in which he have. So I want to say that, we haven't find our life purpose, and we need to continue in finding, that life purpose, Yeah, we need to continue in finding that life purpose. You see, the shit is how it is, and we see some of us don't want to say it. I was just thinking out loud again of another situation. But yeah, we need to find our life purpose and deal with it, deal with our life purpose. Our life purpose, meaning what are we here for? What are we here for as human beings? We need to find and understand that aspect of us. Good afternoon, sweethearts. Okay, we need to find and understand our life purpose and what are we here for, and in order for us to bring about a change which is needed, find and understand our life purpose. What is it that we are passionate about? What is it that we want to do as individual beings? What is it that you want to do? What is it that you love? What is it that brings out the best in you? I have found what brings out the best in me. and I intend to embrace it and build upon it and continue it in every way, on every level. It's my intention for me to seek, for me to find, for me to make the necessary changes for my development, betterment, empowerment, on every level. That's my intention to change. So I cannot be a statistic. Yeah, I'm just being who I am created to be, because I'm embracing my creative self. I'm embracing that creative self within me. You know, that is part of my unique self. And again, like I point out earlier in many other videos, that you have to find, you have to find you have to find what is it within you that you love doing, and bring it out. Bring it, bring it out in some form of creation, where it can be where it can be beneficial to others. Bring it out in a creative form. Oh gosh, I want to say give thanks for me being here. I'm enjoying this. What can I say? Um, it's me, Empress Fraser, chilling on the beach again, and just trying to explain to us before I actually leave that we are the ones who need to make the changes as parents, so we can bring about, a better society. you know so we have to look within us again and see what's our limits, what we limit ourselves to, because again it's because of our inferiorities, within us, and our limitations. We pass on those things on to our children, and because of that the children are lacking, because we are lacking in some form of way or the other. So we have to look within us to see where we are lacking, because we come here to become our full self. We came, to be our full self. Why are we not being that full self, that we are here for? We are here to become a holistic being, not half of a being, But due to the many things within our society have caused us to transform, into the wrong metaphors. We transform into the wrong things, in many ways. And it all starts with our thoughts again, how we thinking. We have to change our thinking in order for us to bring about, the results which we seek for ourselves. We have to, change the way we think. By changing the way we think, we can bring about, I must say, a better understanding to ourselves in how we should be living as human beings, and developing and making the necessary changes to ourselves, which can be passed on to our children, and we can then develop a better society. So I must say, for me, Empress Fraser, I'm not perfect. None of us are, I think. I know for sure I'm not. If you are, good for you, but we need to change those type of thinking, and we need to allow persons to be themselves, to help bring about the change which is necessary within society. Let us not imprison persons, already, more than they already are in prison. I want to say, more than persons already are in prison. Let's not continue to imprison. Let's not continue to imprison persons. Let's try to free them, so we can bring about again, good citizens of society, and it's freeing the self with all the inferiors and limitations which we placed upon ourselves. Do not limit yourself. The only person can limit you is you. Ain't nobody limiting you. You that's limiting you. Ain't nobody limiting you. You that's limiting you. So again, I want to say that I give thanks, for today. Today was a blessed day. I give thanks. I've learned so much, and I give thanks for all my situations. because they help me to learn, and they help me to grow, and they help me to expand. Let me say this, I refuse to allow anybody to limit me. I refuse to allow anybody to limit me. The only person can limit me is me. And the same goes for you. The only person can limit you is you. So you have to now look within yourself to see where you are limiting yourself, which causes another man to limit you, because the man is only expressing what you have within you. The man is only expressing what you have within you because he found a limitation within you, and he can as well use it against you too, entrap you with your thinking. So we need to change the way we need to change the way we are thinking. We need to change the way we are thinking. It's only when we have changed the way we are thinking again, and I will continue to express this type of psychology, because this is what it is, that we need more so within our community. We need that psychology, we need that social, work going on within our community, so we can change the thinking of our people. And I give thanks for working with anybody that need my assistance, in us coming up with the change that is needed within our society. That's my passion at this time. It's like finding me. This is part of my what can I say, my ability. This is what I love doing. This is my passion. This is my purpose. This is one of my skills, and I want to use it to bring about the change that is, again, necessary. It's definitely necessary that we all help to bring about a change that is necessary within our society at this time, because I must say, we ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere if we continue in the way that we are actually developing ourselves and our children. We need to make changes, and I come to help in the way that I can, in any way that I possibly can, to bring about a change with the thought when it comes to the people, because you first need to change the thought of the person, how they're thinking. When you have changed that thought, when you have changed that thought, definitely you can change a generation. When you can change, yes, even if it's one thought you change, you can save a generation of people, from actually being extinct because of the indiscipline, behaviors in every way, on every level. But I give thanks again, I want to say, and this is a very important journey, I want to say again, and it's for us again to help each other to build and to come out of the Willie Lynch. I don't know how much of you understand the Willie Lynch syndrome, but you can go and research it for yourself. Don't believe me. Don't take my words for it. I, Empress Fraser, don't take my words. You go and do the research for yourself to get to know what is the Willie Lynch syndrome is all about, so you can now find yourself out of it based upon your whole understanding, of the whole Willie Lynch syndrome, which is being practiced in our communities today. So I freed myself, and all I want to do is to share and to free others, from the thoughts, from so much things that keeps them, from being themselves, their true self, I tell you, there's so many things. When I look at persons, I can see the lack, the limit, you know. Persons are just not being themselves, and you can recognize that. You know, why would I not want to be my natural self? Why would I want to now go and put on all these makeup and these, you know, thing that brings me out of myself, not me, you know, all these false hair, all the thing, how the thing goes. Why would I want to now go and be something, somebody that is not being you? Your natural self supposed to be natural, not making up this. And naturality is so beautiful, man. It's you, you're forming your thoughts again based upon naturality, because due to the Willie Lynch syndrome, I can say again too, we tend not to love our beautiful natural self. So you see me, Empress Fraser, I'm loving myself. Give thanks. I'm loving myself, appreciating me, because I have to bring my unique self to you, as you have to bring your unique self to me. So I want to say give thanks again for this video, and for the many others that I've made, and for the many others that I will be making. Give thanks, like I say, it's a continuous growth for me, and I intend to continue to grow and to become me. We all have to find that unique self. We all have to find what works. Anyways, I want to say I became 38 on Monday when I went and gave my first lecture, and I give thanks for that, that I was actually giving a lecture on that day. I give thanks for, the whole process, because I was in the right place with the right people, learning and connecting, and that is what it's about. I prefer to be in an environment where I'm learning and connecting with persons, rather than me being in a negative environment where, you have we're not learning anything to build us, and to help us to come out of the slum that we are, the sleep that we are, we are in. So we need to, I give thanks, for me. I give thanks for me, I give thanks for the people again, the persons who have helped me to recognize my true self, recognize me, in how, how I do things, how I see things. Give thanks for the change that, is within me now, which I use to bring forth to my people, and help them to become free as well, free you, be you. You don't have to be anybody out of yourself. Just continue to be you on every level. Just continue to be you. Do your thing, and somebody will recognize it and they will gravitate to it. So we must not, again, we need to be on the positive level. I made a video speaking about us being negative to each other. I made a video on us being negative to each other. So I want to say that it's very important that we try to uplift and encourage each other, on every level, in a positive way. Let's not be negative to each other. Let's, try to solve the issue that we are all having. But we must share, we must share the issues so we can try to solve the issues. We must not create a Roro out of the issue, Let's come together and talk to see how we can solve the issue. Many of us, we just want to create Roro and create, many other negative impact to the human species, We need to change the way that we are actually doing those, practicing those behaviors. We need to change our thinking first and foremost, so we can change ourselves, physically, mentally, on every level, We need to make a general change for us to become you know, to become and be in touch, I must say too, with our higher self. You can never be, you can never reach your higher self with you being that negative, you know. You cannot. You being positive is on all level. All level you have to make that change within yourself. You have to make that change within yourself. On all levels, make the change that is necessary for you. Make the change. Make the change that is necessary for you. Yeah. Anyways, I want to say that I give thanks for today, and it was again, you know, beautiful, and it was blessed, and give thanks, blessed love. I honor you all, you know, I honor us all within the universe, you know. I'm sending love, I'm sending healing, which is needed at this point, you know. I'm sending love, I'm sending healing, I'm sending, you know, whatever is it that you are seeking at this time, you know, I send it to you. I'm sending it to you, you know, and I will be receiving your energy as well. Positively give thanks, you know, whatever you're going through at this time, I send positive healing energy to you at this time. Give thanks. Love, love, let us all love. For God is love. You are a God, you should be loving. Yeah, you should be loving. Yeah, with your godly self, you need to be loving, man, in every way and every aspect. Let's not continue in the farm that we are, you know, in the farm which we are farming, you know. We need to change the formation. Anyway, give thanks. Empress Fraser signing out. Love, peace.